All right, so we got an anime tier list today. I was asked to do this, and I haven't done an anime tier list in quite a while. Like not a general anime one. Um, so and I like this one. It's 243, so it's a lot. It's popular anime. I mean, we'll do one maybe less popular depending on how the list goes. It has 243. I said it like 3 times. S rank, A rank, B rank, C rank, D rank, E rank. I don't even know really what E would be for, cause I think to be honest, like D rank is like it was okay. Like C rank is like it was okay. It was decent. D rank is like it was decent, but I kind of regret watching it. F is like it was just bad. I'm gonna get rid of E, cause I just don't feel like I need E. I feel like for me, F is like, yeah, I would never like. I regret myself watching this. D is like, I don't regret myself watching it, but I ain't really enjoy it all that much. C is like, it's okay. All right. So this has to be said, because I mean, it's the internet. Anything that I say in this tier list is my own opinion. Or be honest, I don't really care if you get mad. It is what it is. Okay. Okay, I'm just looking just through a couple of these. A lot of these I haven't seen because I haven't watched like a lot of anime recently. Just cause like work and stuff. I guess we got some heavy hitters in the top row. We'll go ahead and get started. Now, to me, One Piece, it's got to be an S tier. I'm caught up on One Piece. I think it's a great show. I think, to be honest, if I look at it a little bit more critically, I could probably put it in the lower tier because of like pacing issues or whatever. But just looking at it through nostalgia lenses and just the amount of enjoyment I've got from the series over the amount of years that I've watched it, I actually definitely think it needs to be an S. I think I'll probably place them in order depending on S and A at the end of the video. Keep it short and sweet. Demon Slayer. I think Demon Slayer, to me, that's like a good B. I seem to like Demon Slayer more than people generally like Demon Slayer right now. Obviously, the animation is what kind of caught me on. I thought the first season was okay. I even thought the episode 19, that was the crazy episode. I even thought that was just okay. Like, it was cool. It was animated and it blew up. But season 2 really turned me around on the series a lot. Like, I liked every episode in season 2. And then from there, to me, it kind of was not as good as season 2, but it was still good. So I would say B. Is it wrong to pick Girls Up in a Dungeon? To be honest, I can't really. I guess I could say I have watched like I think 2 whole seasons and I enjoyed it. I think it's a C anime. I haven't gone past the 2 seasons. I heard it gets really good, but for right now, that's just what I've seen. Naruto Shippuden is definitely going to S. I actually would say I like Naruto better than One Piece, and I guess you could say it's kind of relatability. But no, I'm not a ninja, with space powers. But I don't know. It's just something about Naruto I like better. Growing up on it, the fights, the culture, like I got Akatsuki clouds on everything. It's just something about it. Boruto. Ooh, okay, Boruto. We're gonna go the anime. We're gonna go in F. Anime had some really decent moments. They had like 1 or 2 fights that I thought was really cool, but like it just was bogged down between all this anime filler. And to be honest, if it was a different type of anime, I might would have liked it. But being a continuation of Naruto and everything I've seen from Naruto, it felt like a big step back. Like it regressed. Original Naruto. This one to me is probably higher than Shippuden. I guess you could say it has less fillers, but a lot of the fillers for Naruto was at the end. I really like how they did that. Like a lot of the fillery stuff was at the end of the show. This was what got me heavy into anime for real. The original Naruto, the Chunin exams, it just felt different than every other thing that was on TV at that time. My Hero Academia. I've seen all of it. I've currently finished it. I think, to be honest, I think it's an S tier show. Ooh. Okay, let's be honest. Don't want to keep putting all the stuff in S. I feel like we just, at this point, it's might bog down a little S. But to be fair, a lot of this stuff is S. And it's just happened to be in the top row. I would say My Hero. I mean, if I feel like it's weird though, because there was only maybe one part of My Hero that I didn't enjoy. I'm gonna put in it. I'm gonna put in an S. I'm putting in an S. Besides like some movies or whatever, there was really only one part in My Hero I did not like, and that was like the whole gentle criminal band arc that pretty much everybody didn't like. Everything after that or before that was fire. The last season was absolutely fantastic. The way it ended was beautiful to me. So yeah. Dragon Ball GT, that's a classic, man. That's a classic. People hate GT. I don't know why. I thought GT was okay. Super Saiyan 4 came in that. It just was, to me, one of the best Super Saiyan forms. That Dragon Ball Z, this one I will not put nostalgia glasses on. I mean, Dragon Ball Z is probably like a C to B at best. I'm gonna put it at C. I mean, if we're counting the movies, because I went back and recently watched some of the movies, man, those are some good movies. They hold up to this day. They're great movies. Godfather of anime. We just talking about what I like best though, and everything in S I've rewatched multiple times. You know what I'm saying? So I could definitely say that I really enjoyed just the whole totality of everything that deals with anything in S. Well, One Piece I watched twice, but it's super long. Yeah, I'll put it at B. I mean, I like it. It's good. Super's gonna be in C. To me, I really rock with the OG the best. Just the art style and everything, and just growing up in that era. Subaru was really cool, had some good moments, but nah. Dragon Ball. I'm actually gonna put Dragon Ball in B. I went back and watched this like later on in life, and I really could appreciate the story. I guess they remastered it or whatever, because it didn't look as old as I thought it was gonna look. It definitely looks old, but it's a heavy emphasis on more martial arts. It's a lot more down to earth than the regular Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. Black Clover. Now this is actually going to be funny because so with Black Clover for me, it's what's good, IDK? How you doing today? Black Clover, to me, I just made a video about this on YouTube actually. To me, it's gonna be an A-ranked show. It's not as beautifully animated as something like Demon Slayer. It's not as wild and wacky and edgy as something like Chainsaw Man. But I don't know. It's something about it. Even the video I was talking about now is basically how it borrows elements. Like most shonen borrow elements, right? But this borrows elements from some of the greater shonens, and it just does it so well. That's gonna be my first A show. I really would say I'm a fan for sure. Slime, that's an interesting one. Not gonna lie. That one I have to kind of think about for a second. Cause while I do like Slime a lot, some of the later seasons got kind of boring to me. I mean, it's a lot of political talk when you're dealing with Slime, so it makes sense. But it just wasn't. I put in C. Like it had some good moments. Oh, I'm doing a tier list of just all anime. Well, not all anime, but like 243 different anime. Slime kind of B. You think it's a B? Slime is good. Like don't get me wrong, Slime is really good. But I feel like for me, C is just where it's at. Cause C was like it's good. I'm glad that I watched it, but I wouldn't rewatch. I feel like a B I would rewatch. I wouldn't rewatch Slime. Personally. I haven't watched the let you put your glasses on. Slime Diaries, I haven't seen that. SAO. Now, people gonna be a little mad at me about this. I'm not gonna lie, but I actually love. I can say love. Love is strong. I really do like SAO, but I feel like it got the My Hero treatment. Like it had one really terrible season. Like I'm talking about terrible season, and it just dragged the anime down. Like the first when SAO first came out, I was watching anime at the time, so I got to see it like come out for real. You know, like on release date. I'm gonna put it in an A for sure. But I actually got to see it actually become a thing, and it was like a new thing. It wasn't many anime where you get trapped in games and stuff before the genre got saturated. Awesome. So to me, I'm like, appreciate the follow, Shrubbery. I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but appreciate the follow nonetheless. But man, I really enjoyed it. Like even when they slowed down and they at the gun gear kind of declined. Yeah, it definitely did. I ain't gonna lie. No, actually, I'm gonna disagree with that. Actually, I think season 1 of slime, season 1 of Sword Online was really good. Season 2 was horrible. That fairy Alphium stuff was horrible. Then they had the arc where they had the girl that was sick. A lot of people didn't like that one. I thought it was cool. I didn't hate it. Then they had the Gun Gale. Gun Gale was fire, and the Alicization to me was also fire. I ended up coming back to watch that, but it's definitely an A-tier show. One bad season, some great seasons. Konosuba, very funny show. I'm gonna put it in B. Very funny show. Was out before a lot of the isekai genre was like heavy, annoying. Not much to say about it. Funny, decent show. Okay, Fairy Tail. Now this is gonna be an interesting pick. Fairy Tail is a bad anime, but it's a bad anime. Oh, it disappeared. Okay, wherever it went, we'll find it later. It wasn't me meant to be right now. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, that is going in S. I feel like I've watched this every year on some random stuff. I always end up rewatching it, and it's a highly rated anime on my anime list. It's been like that for years, but I can't really say that it shouldn't be. To me, that's like Attack on Titan before Attack on Titan was a thing. Attack on Titan is like big, you know what I'm saying, in scale. But Fullmetal Alchemist, like the characters, you love the characters, you love the power system. It's always been just so good. You know what I'm saying? What's good, IDK? You said ReZero is goated. No, I do love ReZero. Quick question, IDK. Do you follow me? Follow me if you don't follow me. I need more anime brethren. Feel me? But love me some Fullmetal Alchemist though. ReZero also goated. This also came out at the height of when isekai anime wasn't annoying, and they were actually pretty decent. And it's a suffering anime. I'm gonna put it in B. I liked it a lot. It's not really much I can say about it. Appreciate the follow. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the follow. We do anime gaming content all the time. Appreciate that. Future Diary. Who remember Future Diary? Like, who really remember Future Diary though? Mirai Nikki. Like, who remembers that? This was like the first. It's not the first, but when I say the first, it means the first to me. Yandere anime. And if y'all don't know what yandere means, that basically means like he says is it a B? I mean, me personally, like I couldn't put it in A because I love. He said Nejima. Is that the one with the? Have I seen Nejima? Is that the one with the teacher? The teacher with the glasses, the little kid. If so, then I read that in my public library. I love Nejima. Future Diary. I'm putting it in C. Okay, so ReZero B. Let me go back to that a little bit because I didn't explain that enough. I love ReZero, but like everything in S, I would rewatch instantly. Like I rewatch every year. Everything in A, Um, I feel like I'll rewatch every so often, right? Like maybe a couple years or whatever, 2 years go by, I'll rewatch. As far as B go, B any anime in B, if a new season came out, I'm on it immediately. That's how I feel about B. And I felt that's what ReZero is to me. Like I wouldn't just casually rewatch it because it's a really heavy like plot. You haven't met another person. Oh, I know ball game. I know ball game. Sorry, I know ball. I know about Nejima. I read it's one of my first anime, but appreciate the follow slime. But yeah, I feel like any new season of ReZero, I'm on it immediately. I'm not waiting. C rank is like when new season came out, I'll probably let it finish and then watch it. But ReZero is absolutely tough though, and that's just it might get changed later, but I just want to see how the list looks first. Hunter x Hunter. That's a toughie. I ain't like it ain't really a toughie. That's going to either A or S. I think it's going to S. This was widely regarded as one of the best anime. Like this is one of the best anime like made, and then not only that, it's a remake from 2011. We in what 2016 now? That remake's 5 years old. It's crazy to think about. I think it can't go nowhere else but S. If I'm being honest. Um, Assassination Classroom. Um, so I have a interesting story. I'm gonna put it in Heaven Watch. I'm gonna have an interesting story about Assassination Classroom. Um, when I was watching this anime randomly, hold on, they're not gonna get rid of my backing track like that because I'm what? There we go, my fault. So for the story about Assassination Classroom, when I was young and I was watching, not that young, when I was watching this, I ended up having a seizure, passing out. I think it was a part in the episodes where like it was the exact moment in the episode where they're like all firing guns in the classroom. So it's to me has been triggered with a very traumatic memory because I had never had a seizure before. And for some odd reason with this anime, I just had a seizure and passed out. So not gonna lie, true story. I have a terrible memory with this anime. But because of that, I never went back to go finish it. Shield Hero. Ooh. Shiro to me would be Shiro's D. That's the perfect D for me. First season was fire. First season was heat. Second season was trash, and I never went back. Like this and Promised Neverland are two examples of why you just gotta finish. You gotta keep going strong. Like you can't just have an anime that's really really good for a season and just bring out straight dumpster. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not mad if your second season is okay, but if your second season is bad, then no. Okay. Eminence in Shadow. To be honest, I started watching this and I actually enjoyed it, but I haven't watched enough of it to really rank it. But I actually did enjoy it. I don't know why I ended up stopping. Spy Family. This is a good feel good anime. I will say one thing though, and I'm not gonna lie about this. I feel a little like torn about Spy Family. I ended up reading this before it actually came out. But when you watch enough Spy Family, you watch season 1, you're like, okay, this is cute. This is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like a family or whatever. It's a good premise. Season 2 is like, okay, this is cool. Like nice family premise. Like, yeah, I'm on Twitch right now. You're like, yeah, this is cool. Yes, it's repetitive. Yes, that's exactly what I'm getting to. It's repetitive. It's like, it's not going anywhere, you know? It's like it's a slice of life mixed with some other elements, but nothing's happening. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would expect Lloyd and Yor to like be together. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a romance anime, but nothing's ever. It's like a, it's repetitive. That's just a better way to say it. Jujutsu Kaisen, man, that's going to S tier. I'm not gonna lie. Season 1 to me, I thought was great. There was some parts I'm like, okay, it ain't necessarily slow, but it's like it's just it's decent. Season 2, I felt like there was not an episode in there that I didn't enjoy. Like, absolutely did not enjoy. Like, I loved every episode of season 2. I saw the movie. Appreciate the follow. I'm pretty sure that's money over here. And I can see it's supposed to pop up on my thing. Actually, why is that? I don't that pop up on my thing. Okay, yeah, I'll fix that in a minute. But yeah, like I really felt like what was I talking about? I really felt like I enjoyed everything post season 1, beginning of season 2 with the Gojo and Geto story, and then I even seen that new movie thing. The what's that junk called? The Execution. I seen that and that was cool, even though it was just like a rehash and some new footage. Parasite. This was a good like one-off anime. It came, it didn't overstay its welcome. It had some very unique character dynamics. I like that the parasite ended up becoming more like the human ended up becoming more like the parasite. I would say this definitely like it's definitely a B. Definitely a B. Chainsaw Man. Hold on, let me get some water. I'm doing a lot of talking, so it's gonna get dry. Okay, sorry about that. So Chainsaw Man. People gonna actually hate me for this. I don't like Chainsaw Man as much as everybody else. Not gonna lie. To me, Chainsaw Man would probably be like a C or a B. I think it was cool. I think it's really edgy and that's really cool. It's really out there. I'm not a fan of Denji like that. Like he's cool, but whatever. But I will say, and I will agree with that, Chainsaw Man to me gotta be at least a B because that movie was beautiful. That was a great movie. I went to actually go see it in theaters. It was a great experience. Let's see, B. Dr. Stone. Now, I love Dr. Stone because Dr. Stone is probably one of the most creative anime I've seen in the last couple of years. Because I mean, you like me, you grew up in an era of a lot of shonen battle anime and a lot of like, you know what I'm saying, like who's stronger type anime. You really start to appreciate anime like Dr. Stone. I'm gonna give Dr. Stone an A for me. I would always rewatch it. New season come out, I'm always on it. Bleach. The totality of Bleach. Bleach to me is the weakest out of the big three, but the big three is still always S tier to me. And I think as of right now, that's where that's at. I don't think that's pretty much gonna change in this current landscape. If I'm being honest. Um. Hmm. Yeah, I think Bleach is the weakest. I mean, out of Naruto and One Piece, yeah, I think Bleach is the weakest. I mean, because you gotta think like a lot of Bleach is fillers, and the fillers is good Bleach, right? A lot of Naruto is fillers. To me, the regular part of Naruto beats the regular part of Bleach. Bleach has one amazing arc, which is Soul Society, and a lot of like and some great arcs and like an okay arc. Let's run it down. So the beginning of Bleach is the weakest part of Bleach. The whole running around Katakura Town and fighting little hollows or whatever. It's just the beginning, so I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. Then it transitions to the Soul Society. Probably one of the best arcs in anime. Fire arc, Ichigo beating on everybody, getting back up. Not mad at that. But then you get to What's after that? That's not a filler. It's like the return, like the Iran cars and that arc or whatever. And those are some good arcs. And Ichigo's training to use his mask or whatever. Grimjow comes down. Waco Mundo was a good arc. Waco Mundo arc was not great. It was not. Waco Mundo was not great. Because if you really remember Waco Mundo, Don DeChaka, Nail, and her whole little side thing was all up in that arc, and they are the most annoying parts of Bleach. They fought a lot of fodder enemies in the beginning. And then eventually towards the end of that arc, when it was like the fake Katakura Town arc, that arc is great. When they was all in fake Katakura Town fighting Aizen, and then Soul Reaper showed up to Wake Up Mundo, whatever. That arc right there, great. So Soul Society, perfect arc. Wake Up Mundo, okay. Fake Katakura Town, great arc. What's the arc that came after that? The ending arc, the execution, when he had like the powers, he had lost his powers or whatever, he had to get his powers back. That arc was ass. The only good thing about that arc is that he got his powers back at the end of it. That arc was trash. But yeah, nah. Well, they love to stop my music. One Piece arcs is definitely not all filler. It's actually kept. It's actually all capped. Now it's paced slowly for sure. It's definitely paced slowly. But in the grand scheme of things, all the arcs are in an adventure. It's an adventure anime. So they all lead to something. Oh, what's good, Quavo? Yeah. I'll tell something to S tier. There's no point about that. Oh, there go Fairy Tail. We found it again. Now I will say, to finish up on that Bleach thing, I will say, the Blood War arc is absolutely heat, but you cannot deny that One Piece's current arcs are also very fire. So, yeah, teach his own. Fairy Tail is gonna be a D. I like Fairy Tail a lot. Actually, man, I can't put Fairy Tail in D. Oh, I could. I'm putting it in C. I gotta put it in C. I know it's a bad anime, but I just like it enough. I just like it enough to where like I gotta put it in C. I know it's the power of friendship or whatever, but something about it to me is better than a D anime. Now I feel like I've seen this, but I don't remember what this is. Kaiju number 9? Kaiju number 9 is fire. Or Kaiju number 8. Which one is it? Oh, Magi. Yo, Magi is an underrated one. If y'all ain't seen Magi, watch Magi. Magi to me going into B. I loved it. I wish they would have came back and finished all of it. They had a S tier character. They had a Gojo character in Magi. Before Gojo was even a thing for real, they had a Gojo like character. And his name was Sinbad. And then they came out with a Sinbad prequel, and he was even cooler than that. You haven't seen Magi, watch Magi. That was like the OG Gojo. Mentor figure that's like just the strongest in the world. That's cool as hell. Attack on Titan, man. What are we doing? You know where that's going. I ain't gotta say too much. I haven't seen this Assassin's Classroom, so I can't really rate it today. Alright, it's good. Yeah, Attack on Titan is S. Easy. Seven Deadly Sins. Ooh, this is a wild ride. Because the first, 2 seasons was great. That other season was probably one of the worst seasons ever. Reading the manga for all this is absolutely fantastic. He says Psyche? Like Psyche K? Are you talking about Psyche? I'm gonna say Psyche. Yeah, we'll get to that. I like Psyche. I'm gonna I'm gonna say C. To me, it would have been easily a B or an A, but they just had too many terrible seasons. I don't remember this one. It looks familiar. This is the Deadman Wonderland, I think. This was good. It was one season. Didn't finish anything. That sucked. I'm gonna put it in C. I really enjoyed it and I thought it was good, but I haven't seen it in so long. I really can't rank it beyond that. I just remember having a good feeling of it though. Oh man, I remember this anime. I think I remember this anime. Yes, it's the anime with the vampire. I can't remember the actual name, but he's like a OG vampire or whatever. I remember it being really good. I can't really say nothing past that, but I remember it being really, really good. Akami got killed. That is some heat. Love me some Akami got killed. They basically just murdered everybody in the show though. Not gonna lie. And that's not even how it went in the manga. That's the crazy thing. Like it did not go like that in the manga. Hold on. Yes, I did not go like that in the manga, which is hilarious when you think about it. Hell's Parrot. Okay, we didn't rank that one. Oh, I just realized what was using my YouTube. It's my other thing. I'm like, they keep cutting off my YouTube. We'll have a problem. Hell's Paradise. I thought it was good first season. It was cool. Fights and stuff were cool. Main character was cool. But to me, it felt like a lot of random stuff was happening. Like it was super random. Oh, what? We'll put Akame got killing B. I didn't vote that. Okay, I'm back. Face Day Night. Great. I feel like I like Zero a little bit better. So we'll put that in B though. But I thought it was cool. But it just depends on it depends on what version, I guess. This ain't really a limited blade work, so I'm gonna put this in C. Food Wars. Great anime. Put it in B. Like I said, I love the anime that's really unique. And that's one that's for the books. That's a really unique one for sure. So I definitely do like that. I never seen Quartet. No Game No Life. No Game No Life is an A+ series to me, but it never got a second season. We chopping down the list. Claymore, really dark, disturbing. It was one of my first like really dark anime. I thought it was great. Blood. I've only seen one Blood series, and I don't remember which one it was, and I don't remember the series. Oh, I lost again. D Gray Man. How about that? I actually really like me some D Gray Man. I really do. I really like D Gray Man. Where did I place it though? I actually watched this, and then it was on Hulu, but it only had the first 50 episodes, and I thought it was the whole anime. That's a fun fact for you. I thought it was the whole anime. I'm gonna go B. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. Okay. Don't know what this is. Didn't watch Fate Grand Order, and that's plus C. I did watch Fate Apocrypha. I thought it was cool. I thought it was alright. So see, not much to say on the Fruits Basket. This was one of the OG anime that I seen. So when I was growing up, the public library, it was like this. It was just this cool librarian, or whatever. She wanted like people to get into like other like foreign media, or whatever. So she started a program where she would like get manga and stuff from Japan, or I mean, I guess it was just accessible at that time. She would get like manga and stuff, and she's basically the reason why we all have a lot of people in my where I live or whatever love anime. It's because she would have manga. She had a lot of manga. One that I don't remember. One that was about one that was Nejima, the Nejima one that you mentioned. She had Fruit Basket, which was like the slice of life. She had Full Metal Alchemist, you know, the manga or whatever. So this one holds a very special place for me. I haven't seen the remake all the way through, but as you know, it's funny. After saying all of that, I still kind of want to put it in C. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's not bad by any means. It's just I haven't finished it, so I can't really say like it would be dishonest to really just be like, oh yeah, this is the best anime ever, if I haven't even really finished it for real. Eden Zero, I didn't care for it. I watched some of it, I didn't care for it. Yes, a dollar. I haven't seen it. I want to see it. I heard it's a good slice of life. Yu Yu Hakusho, S tier. S tier. One of the best tournament arcs of all time. Never suffered in quality for real. Who else? Okay. Monster. Now I know a lot of my anime purists is not gonna like this, alright? But I haven't finished Monster. So I'm putting haven't watched. Shaman King, OG Shaman King, that's some nostalgia right there. I'll put it in C. I don't remember how that one was because I didn't see the remake. So I'm putting it in C. World Trigger, I actually really like this anime. I end up putting it down. I think I watched all of it and it came out with more seasons. I really like the concept. The characters are cool. I'm really interested to see how they go beyond that. But that's gonna be a C. It's okay. Sailor Moon OG series. I haven't seen it. Don't know what that is. Nope. But we getting into some stuff I ain't seen. Record of Ragnarok. I seen the first season. It's a Netflix anime, if I'm not mistaken. It's the one where they just be straight fighting. Which I ain't mad at it. I mean, you know, straight fighting or whatever, whatnot. But yeah, I heard they be straight fighting in there. I guess I really can't say because I got like 3 seasons now. And me not like, I really wouldn't feel right even saying anything because I don't really know. Okay, we'll put in haven't watched. Haven't watched. I've seen something about that. I haven't watched it though. Log Horizon. Log Horizon was good. It was also another anime around the time of Sword Art Online, and they was also stuck in the game. But this one went about it the slime route, or like it wasn't necessarily about being stuck in the game. It was more about being It wasn't that they were stuck in the game. That was the thing. It was that they. It was a political anime. Like they made a home there, and it was like really political. It was cool. Okay. That's gonna be a C. I liked it. I didn't like it that much. I liked it enough. All right. So we got some of the list not down. We'll kind of speed up through some of them, and then I'll rearrange them or whatever when we get to the end, depending on which ones I feel like is like the ones that truly deserve to be, you know, to be looked at. All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, my bad for the delay. Let's get back to it. All right. Fire opening. Anime though, I thought it was good. I'll put it in B. I thought it was really good. The spider anime, I seen like maybe 2 episodes of that. Speed Grapher, is Speed Grapher the one with the photos? That's an OG one, I think. That's the one with the photos where he take a picture and it explodes the camera or whatever. If that's the one, that's the OG one. That's a straight OG one. I remember watching that a long time ago, and I thought it was decent, but I don't remember it well enough. XX Holic, Psyche K, hilarious anime. Not gonna lie, we put that in A. I love me some Psyche K. It's unique. It's funny. I don't like a lot of anime in that genre where it's just like everyday life with some weird shit going on, but that one takes the cake for me. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Full Metal Panic, I never seen it. Clanad, sad anime. I don't feel comfortable rating that because I seen it so long ago. I don't even remember. I just remember the feeling of me just being sad. Ace of World, seen a long time ago. A lot of these I haven't seen. It's so long, so it's hard for me to rate them and be like, oh yeah, this is great if I don't remember them that well. But I've seen some of that. I think half of that. Well, I would have to put it in there. Haven't watched Steins Gate. Steins Gate is that's an A. I love some Steins Gate. I have not watched Steins Gate, not whatever the other one is. Iruma-kun. That's the guy, the demon anime or whatever. That one was pretty good. It's a C rank. It's pretty good. It's alright. Radiant. I think somebody told me to check this out, but I haven't seen it yet. Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories is going to be in AA. That's because if you ever seen the dub of this, it's absolutely hilarious, and you should definitely watch it. It's not much I'm gonna say. Haruhi Suzumiya. I remember being really irritated with this anime. I felt like it was a lot of stuff that was going on, but nothing went on. It was a long time ago though, so I'm not gonna rate it harshly. So don't kill me. Isekai stuff. Irregular at Magic High School. I actually really like this one for some reason. This dude that has them guns. I remember the anime. What is this? This title is insane. I don't know what this is. Promised Neverland. We're gonna put that in good old F tier because I read the manga. The manga was really good, even though the manga ending was rushed. It was really good, but the fact that they decided they was going to I don't know, rush through everything in that second season, that hurt my heart, man. I'm not gonna lie, that was bad. Like, why did they do that? That was terrible. Mob Psycho's an A. Unique art style. Once you get used to it, it's like you're like, okay, this is actually pretty good. I'm not mad at this at all. Let's see. Goblin Slayer. Seen that first episode, infamous first episode, but not much of the anime itself. That was a part-timer. I think I don't know if that's the season 2 out. It might be season 2 out, but the season 1 that I seen was really, really good. And it was a really unique premise. It was the first reverse isekai I've ever seen. F and Lead, Tragedy. Talon's Nana. I thought this was fine. It's about like a... Well, I can't really say without spoiling it, but it's like a powers type of anime or whatever, but it got like a little twist to it. Category. I seen the first episode. It wasn't memorable. Not first episode. First season. I don't remember that well. I know they were playing like cards and stuff, and it was like a really over-exaggerated like card game. It's like Erased. Erased is going into A. I do love Erased. Erased is good. I think I binge watched that in a whole night. Yeah, I've been watching that the whole thing in a whole night. It was fire. Bungo Stray Dogs. This will be one of the first of the anime that's not like those big shonen anime. This is gonna be in my S tier. Bungo Stray Dogs is absolutely fantastic, and I love Bungo Stray Dogs. It is a must watch if you haven't seen it already. Unique power system. Deals with books and stuff. Good main characters. They have a good like older brother figure in there for the main character, which is really good. Haven't seen that. Danganronpa. Now, if we talk about the first, actually, I watched like 2 seasons of Danganronpa. I enjoyed both of them, even though they were a little bit cheesy, like because they're based off the video games or whatever. I really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. It was good. Super solid anime. Okay. What else next? I seen this. It's been so long ago I don't remember it. Free. Never seen. Overlord. This was another slime to me. That was really good. First 2 seasons was great. I got really like political heavy. Not political heavy. Yeah, that's not really I guess the right word to say. Like they was dealing with the economy, him actually building stuff up or whatever. Economics or whatever, I guess that's a better word. Still a B though. It was still a great show. Love is War. When did I watch? Could get into for the first 2 episodes, but maybe have to try again. It's very popular, and I feel like it's actually probably decent. I just haven't given it enough of a shot to be like Like, oh, it's really good. I just really haven't given it a shot for real. Black Lagoon, OG anime about guns, fire. It's like a morality test, You see our main character go from a straight laced guy to being like, oh, I can kind of see your point. Okay, that title is long and I don't recognize it. Nope. High School DxD. Oh man. You can always go to that age where you get some good ecchi anime. This one to me was good. I don't like it's weird. It's probably like the best ecchi for me. Put it be, cause like he really had a cool ass power. I mean, he was basically a Denji before Denji. I'm not gonna lie, and he's like a cooler Denji to me. Rent a Girlfriend. It started out really good. I love the premise of it. It had a great premise, but normally I don't like to rank anime stuff off manga things. But yeah, that's gonna be in a C for me. I have no choice. Cowboy Bebop. This is a hot take. I'm not gonna lie. Cowboy Bebop is okay. Like going back and rewatching it from like an adult, I'm kind of like it's okay, and it's it's not as good as I initially thought. Like it's great, but it's not that great. Cast Lines. Misfit at Demon Academy. I actually really like that one. That was actually a really good one. Well, I'll say C. The Anos Voldigold. He was cool. Haven't seen this. Nope. Accelerator. The Accelerator side anime. That was pretty good. That would go in B. Another. Haven't seen Another. Baki. No Baki. Berserk. I've seen Berserk, but not enough to remember. Blue Lock. Blue Lock is going to A tier. I'm not gonna lie. As a sports anime, it was definitely that season 1 was definitely fighting with Haikyuu. Right? I like Haikyuu the most. That's just is what it is. But this was definitely fighting with Haikyuu, I believe, in my opinion. It just never quite got there. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just didn't make it. It's a great anime, but it just didn't make it. But the thing that kind of killed it was that second season being so like ugh. It was very ugh. If you know, you know. Death Note. Death Note is going to be S tier. I know the second season was like, you making this a video? I am making this a video. Yes, sir. I am definitely making this a video. Death Note to me was like really, really good. I know second season a lot of people do not like, but man, I didn't hate Nier as much as everybody else. I didn't hate them. Like I get it. It was kind of like, okay, where did they come from? Like they also, okay, you got this super genius, right? I can believe a super genius like L. I guess for the first point. But then he had this whole like farm of super geniuses or whatever that he was just cultivating, and there's a guy that's just like him. Yeah, I mean I get it. I'm not mad at it. I get it. I do. It's just, I didn't hate the second season as much as everybody else did. Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga to me is a very important anime, and for that it goes into S. It had the whole first season of being like Thorfinn getting his revenge and stuff, and it's an anime for me. I would say it's an anime for adults. It felt like one of the animes is an actual anime for adults, because like how to explain it shows growth. He was a kid. His dad got killed right in front of him, and he just wanted to run back. Like he was very adamant about getting his revenge, and the things it turned him into, and the things he was willing to do to get his revenge, turned him into something that his father never wanted him to be. Second season about healing and about growth and about just becoming a better person. You've made mistakes in your past, and as an adult myself, I kind of understand that. So yes, S tier. What's good, Vortex? Blue Exorcist. They had that one season, and then they had the other season, which I think didn't follow the manga. They remade it. They went back and kind of retconned it and came out with more seasons. Although I'll say I love this anime. I do. The concept is a cool concept. I'm putting B though. The concept is really cool. I'm not mad at like the animation. Like it was really good all around. Fire Force. Oh man, that's a tricky one to do. Cause Fire Force to me is a top tier new gen anime. Top tier. Don't like the amount of fan service it has in it. I feel like the fan service for it is just super unnecessary, and it's like, what's the word for it? It's just unnecessary. That's the point. Like the anime itself has some fire scenes, has a great main character, it has everything that just makes it like a top tier shonen, and then it had like very unnecessary fan service. So I will say that's gonna be a B, and it could have been an A if it just chilled out a little bit. Code Geass. Now, Code Geass is going to be an S. One of the best endings in all of anime. Season 2 was a little weaker than Season 1, but Season 1 was definitely perfect. Season 2 was great. Ending was perfect. Fantastic. There's not much to say about Code Geass. It's just good. Tokyo Ghoul. I'm going to anger a lot of people with that one. I feel like Tokyo Ghoul to me is a B anime. One Piece is an S. Tokyo Ghoul is going to anger a lot of people because there's some very, 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 very much dedicated Tokyo Ghoul fans that would want to see me put that in A or B. And while the second season to me was like, it was alright. It's just everything. Reading the actual manga of the story made me realize how good the story actually was when it flowed like it was supposed to flow. It fell all to pieces though. Not gonna lie. It fell all to pieces. I stay trying to close my live. Yeah, but it fell all to pieces to me. It was not a fan. High School of the Dead. I remember that's an OG ecchi too. Hold on, wait. No, I've seen that. That's an OG ecchi. C. There's not a lot of anime I didn't like, if I'm being honest. Oh wait, no, there is one. There's some. I'm looking through the list now. That's one that I definitely see that I did not like. Index. Index is cool. It has such a unique like system, right? Like they had like the science, and then they also had like the. I want to go back and rewatch Index and see if they ever concluded. It had like the science, and then they also had like the spiritual. It's like 3 different sides of things. JoJo's is going to be in JoJo's is an A tier series, possibly an S, but it has 2 seasons that I thought were just okay. Let's rank them down by the seasons. Jonathan, his story to me was like A lot of people that watch it could be thrown off by his actual stuff because it's kind of like his stuff was Season 2, which was Joseph? I'm saying Joseph's part was fire. Yeah, Promise Name was F. The second season was so ass. Right down. The manga for it is definitely A to S tier. Second season was a mess. And as a person that read the manga, you seen RDC playing that JoJo's game? Yeah, I had that JoJo game somewhere. That was a really great JoJo's game, and that was a funny segment. Yes, Promise Neverland was an F. To be honest, I would put it in an F or D. First season was immaculate. I don't think it could do nothing wrong. Second season and how they ended the show was just, they ruined it. And it's hard for me to take out my bias actually reading the whole thing. I had such high hopes for it. And they basically just took what would have been season 2, 3, and 4 and made it all into season 2. And just ended it right there. So certain characters that had more backstory on them, that was more interesting, they ruined all of it. Like, I don't even know what possessed them to even do all that. I would have rather they drop the season 2 and then go on hiatus for a long time so I can get the funding for it again. Kill la Kill. Interesting show That was like it's a Studio Trigger, I think. It was interesting. I liked it. Evangelion. I still to this day have not watched Evangelion. I have not watched it. I watched so many anime, and that's one anime I still have not to this day have not watched. I think the movies was coming out where they had like the movie version. I was gonna watch those, but as of right now, I know I haven't watched those. What is that? Okay, I don't know. Iron Blooded Orphans. That was cool. They didn't. I'm not gonna spoil it. It was a cool anime. I thought it was decent, but they did something in the end. I was like, damn. Looks familiar. Don't know the title. Okay, Promise Neverland. Not Promise Neverland, but yes, it's kind of like Promise Neverland. This gonna go into me. It's gonna go into D. It's gonna have the same criteria that Shield Hero had. The first season was great. In Tokyo Avengers case, it had some decency. It had like 1 or 2 seasons were great. But like, it's kind of like Spy Family. It just don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I read the whole thing. I know how it all ended. I hated the ending. And how they decided to do the ending. I'm not going to spoil it here. It was terrible. They basically did not validate nothing the anime tried to do. I hate when anime like tug at your heartstrings and they really get ballsy enough to actually do some stuff to characters and then be like, nah, you know what, we were just playing. I hate that. They definitely did not commit. After season like 2, I stopped caring about every single character in this. I'm not gonna lie. Spy Clash, I haven't seen that. And Yasha, that's a classic, man. I ain't gonna lie. To me, it's at the bottom of the classics, but I actually enjoyed it. Oh, that was, I thought we were going there, not gone. That Trinity Blood? I don't remember Trinity Blood that well. Really don't. A lot of these I've seen like when I was like freaking 15, 16 or something. I do not remember them that well. Okay, we're getting through it. Soul Eater. Soul Eater. Soul Eater to, you know what? Soul Eater, where's Fire Force at? Fire Force is in B. Soul Eater to me is gonna be at the top of A then. Because Fire Force is really great, but I think what I like about Soul Eater is I love the characters. Way better. And to my knowledge, there wasn't no crazy fan service, and if there was, I was either too young to even really notice, to be honest. I haven't seen that one. This is a spin-off of the Dungeon anime, right? I haven't seen that. Cyberpunk. A tier anime, either A tier or S tier. I'm cool with either one, to be honest, because it was short, it was sweet, it was to the point, it was emotional, it was fun, it had a lot of action in it. Like it came and went and it did everything right. I'll probably move that to S tier later. I remember this one. And I remember a great big deal of it. I don't remember the name like that though. He was like a sorcerer or something like that. I'll put it in C. I remember it being pretty decent, but I just can't remember the name. Haven't seen that. Ruby. I haven't seen Ruby either. Ruby is like a YouTube anime, right? I've seen a lot of the fights over the years. They would drop all the fights. The fights are really freaking cool. Bo Fury. That's the one. Okay, I know that one, but I haven't seen it. Nope. Persona 5, the animation. Persona 5, for just so you guys know, is my favorite. That is my favorite game of all time. Like objectively, my favorite game of all time. The anime was okay. The anime was just okay. Like it was decent, and I really enjoyed it, but it was okay. I finished. Somebody told me to watch this. I never got around to it. One Punch Man. One Punch Man to go in D. Is the first season of it good enough to be in A tier? Yes. The second season good enough to be in B tier? Yes. Is the third season absolute trash and brings down the value? And maybe even though it brings down the value, not enough for it to be in D? Yes. But I'm putting it in D because they shouldn't have did that season like that. So that's just a personal grade. And it's Classroom of the Elite. Fire anime. Love the main character. That's gonna be an A tier actually. I really like how the anime is put together. No. I remember seeing this, but I don't remember it that well. Fruta? Fire ass opening. One of my favorite openings of all time, but the anime was really rushed. And it just didn't do a lot for me. Black Bullet. That's an OG. Black Bullet. We'll put Black Bullet in B. I don't remember much of what was going on in the anime, but I remember I liked it. I can just remember the feelings of certain anime. Boogie Pop. I've never seen Boogie Pop. Adventures of Die. I wanted to play the video game for Adventures of Die, actually. I think I have the game for it. Nope. Inspector. Never seen that. I watched The Daily Life of Immortal King, like 2 episodes. And it was alright. I watched Gate, not enough though. And Trinity 7, I seen all the way through, but cannot remember. It's one of those forgettable anime. Tower of God. Tower of God is going to be in F tier. Season 1 to me. Detective Conan. Why would you start Detective Conan? You have like a love-hate relationship with any anime that just goes over a certain number of episodes. You just a heavy episode guy. But Detective Conan is cool though. Tower of God. What I mean, because it's a lot of episodes and you like One Piece. Like you're a big One Piece fan. And Detective Conan also has a crazy amount of episodes. I'm just basically saying you have a type. Where's we at? Oh, Tower of God. The reason why it's an F. Man, Tower of God, I think before the first season came out, I was like, oh, they're giving this an anime? I want to go check it out. I read the manga, whatever you want to call it. Whatever it's supposed to be called. Man, was it so good. It's so expansive. To me, I always said that anime could be like another successor to like One Piece. Oh, Monster? No, I have watched Monster. I haven't finished it, and I watched it so long ago to where I don't remember it. That's why. Like, I remember, like, the general, like, I remember Johan. I remember, like, everything was going on with him. But I never ended up finishing it, and I can't remember why. And it was so long ago that I was like, I don't want to put it in a rank, and I don't remember finishing it. So I've seen like half of Monster for sure. And I could rate it off that half, but I feel like with Monster, the ending is a very important part. So I definitely will be going back and finishing that. But yeah, Tower of God, I feel like it could have been as good as One Piece. Like the actual manga itself was fantastic. The anime for season 1 was okay. It's pretty good. Season 2 was absolute garbage. It fell under the radar. Rurouni Kenshin. I'm gonna vote this as the old Rurouni Kenshin and new. I haven't seen the new one. This is the OG anime. This is like Thorfinn before Thorfinn, man. Call it a night. I am currently watching this right now, and I cannot rank it. If I were to rank it, it'd be like in BA. I actually really like Call it a Night. It's something super interesting about it that I really love. Watching another anime over 1,000 episodes after watching one would be a big achievement. Yes, no, it absolutely was, and I'm not trying to say it wouldn't be. I was just saying that you should kind of spread it out more and get to watch some of the other like shorter anime, so you can get your like, anime ball knowledge up a little bit. But that's just me. Heaven's Lost Property. I remember this anime, but I don't. I remember watching it all the way through. I cannot tell you what it's about at all. Love Uneki. I've only seen clips of this. I think he had like grass powers or something. Some of these are very OG and I haven't seen in like a decade. Like Raid Master, I haven't seen in a decade, but I remember Raid Master a lot. It was the predecessor to Fairy Tail. I remember it being okay. Mashoka Tensei. So from what I heard, that Mashoka Tensei is actually supposed to be a prequel. It's just like a big prequel to like his kids. Like his kids are supposed to be like the main story, and like his story is just like a prequel to his kids in a sense. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, but that's really cool if that is. Because this is like the longest prequel ever. Shout out to Rudy's, man. He is a little creep. Now, don't get me wrong, but when I watched that first season of Mashoka Tensei, I was blown away. Cause something about it just screams like, oh, this is a regular isekai, but I don't know, it was just really good. I'll put it in like top of B. Even though there really is no top of B. We're almost done. Video's an hour long. We're almost done. The Yap Fest. Okay. Haven't seen that or that. Oh my god, that Venom Machine anime. I've heard about it so many times and I refuse to watch it. One day I'm gonna watch it, but I refuse to watch it right now. Nier. Okay, I didn't know Nier had an anime. Reincarnated as a sword. Looks funny. 86. I'm not gonna lie, I did not enjoy 86 as much as everybody else did. Like I thought it was. The people say it's like a masterpiece. I thought it was lucky. Like it was okay. Like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the greatest. Darwin's Game. This was one I thought it was gonna be edgy trash, but it was actually pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I actually really enjoyed it. Oh, I actually made a video about this a long time ago. Battle Game in 5 seconds. It's one of them anime. It's very forgettable because I forgot it, but I actually made a whole video on this and it was cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, it was a great anime. Actually, I actually really enjoyed it. Any anime I make a video on, it caught my attention. So that's gonna be a B. I don't remember this one. Never seen Gantz. Darling in Frames was a mess. Like it was a good anime for like the funnies, right? Like it was funny because what was going on in the anime, but like I don't know. I don't even know how the anime got to where it got to. It was like, yeah, like we're gearing up in this robot. Oh wait, there's aliens. That's exactly what it felt like. It was all over the place. Guilty Crown. I love the opening. I'm not gonna rank the thing because I got a lot of hate for my Guilty Crown take before, so I'm getting to that. God Eater. Don't remember the. I've watched the anime. Don't remember the anime like that. Love the games. Seraph the End. Seraph of the End. To me, is an A tier. I loved everything about it. I love the premise of it. I love the outfits. I love the fighting, and I'm super mad they never came back with another season. Netflix just started dubbing Detective Conan. That's dope. I might check it out. I mean, why not? Oh, girl. Durarara. I love me some Durarara. And I don't think they got Bakano on this list, but I love me some Bakano too. These are the two anime when I say like you gotta get to the end to really understand it. This is what I mean. You really gotta get to the ending to understand the entire anime. And Durarara did this for like multiple seasons. Like every season would be like a series of interesting but confusing events. And then they had a talent to kind of push it all together and make it all coherent in the last couple episodes of the season. And I really like that structure of storytelling because it makes it seem like it's all over the place at first. It's all over the place, but it's still very interesting. And you got to learn from the context clues and stuff what's going on. Okay, I said Seaman Space Lane. That's an OG. That's another OG. Black. What is this? Black something. Remember it. Kaze no Stigma. I remember this. I think one of them had like fire powers or something like that. This is an OG one. I remember it, but I don't remember it like that. Maybe it deserves a rewatch in the future. I'm put it in no. Okay, a lot of these we get into, I don't know. This is a Glepnir. I remember this. I remember it being okay. I remember this character, but I don't remember it like that. Zom 100. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I know Zom 100 has a big following. To me, this is okay. Like I thought it was cool. It didn't. I just thought it was boring to me. Tanya, the Saga of Evil. Haven't seen that. This is another OG that I can't remember. I feel like this and Kaze no Stigma and all them anime came out around the same time, and it was like them 2000s, and I don't remember any of those. Like there was another one that I used to watch. It was like kind of etchy, but it was really good. No, I thought Psychopaths. To be honest, I thought Psychopaths was boring too. And I like them deep philosophical type anime where it's more than just about life itself, and you know it's in the super deep. I actually really do like anime like that, but for some odd reason I cannot get with it. Hold on. Yeah, for some reason I cannot stand Psychopaths. It was really boring to me. That's Death Parade. Death Parade is a super short 8-tier anime. It came, it went, it had some good. Is that the one in I never watched the Military Girl anime or something else? The one where I think the girl, it's called Saga and the tongue. Oh, I can't speak. Tanya Saga Evil, something like that. I never seen it though. I've heard about it a lot though. BoomTube. People gonna hate me for this. I love me some BoomTube. I actually went to the manga after the story finished, like after the anime had finished. Went to the manga. Wise Man Grandchild. I don't remember that one like that. In another world, my smartphone. Yes, I think that was the anime that killed me off Isekai. I was like, this is just copy after copy, and this one is just very trash. Ranking of the Kings, I haven't seen. Nope. This one I have. This is Rakusha no Yuta, I think so. I can't see the title, but it's something like that. Things like a dude. He was very cool swordsman. It was just okay. No, it's Ranking of Kings, not Parrot Kings. I might have said Parrot Kings. After doing like 200 of these and talking for a straight hour, I'm like kind of cooked. So I'm finishing this up. I'm kind of cooked. Nope. I seen that live, but so long ago I don't remember. This one looks familiar. I wish they could have a thing where you can zoom in. I've seen Grimgar. Haven't seen Bastard. I say Grimgar was like a C. If you know, you know your Parrot Kings. Yeah, I know Parrot Kings. With was it Mitchell Musso and what's the Black Doc Shaw? Yeah. All right, that is. Oh well, let's reorder it while we here. Let's reorder it. We'll reorder A and S. Akame got Kill and B. You'll take it. Was it Hunt Me Please? Yeah, I love me some Akame got Kill. They killed everybody in that show though, but I did love it. Let's rank it from, to me, like my personal best to worst. So I'm gonna rank S and A. And I don't think we'll get to B because B is a lot. Maybe. Okay. Let's see. So, well, I guess we'll go down. Down to up. We'll do B. So I'm going to rank it to where, like, the top row is at least, like, my favorite of the shows. And where do I rank them in B? It's one of your favorite. It's a cool-ass anime. I think it to me, that episode when, like, you just kind of see him, when everybody's just dead, You see like the what was the name for their group? It was like the Night Parade or something. I seen it so long ago I can't remember. You first get to see them, I was like, it really hooked me back then. Okay, to rank B, which is the best B show to me? I would probably say Demon Slayer's up there. Chainsaw Man, Night Raid, yeah, Night Raid, yeah. I just pulled that out the memory. I haven't seen that in so long. Magi. That's your top. That's your top two, by the way. You say your top two and one. I really love that show. I feel like it was very underrated. People didn't understand how good that show actually was for real. It was on B. I do like Demon Slayer more than Mushoku Tensei. Soul Eater, that's good right there. Battle Game in 5 seconds, I don't remember that one that well. How many got killed? We'll move that up. The Great Man. It is on the list somewhere. I didn't like C or something. This is harder than I thought. Fire Force is good too, though. Okay, I think this is starting to look more solid. I like D Gray Man a little bit more. Overlord need to be up there. Dragon Ball Z can stay where it's at. Blue Exorcist can get up there. Food Wars too. Yeah, Food Wars is really good. Okay, so we'll do the top 5. Top 5 and B is Demon Slayer, Magi, Chainsaw Man. I think I'm gonna change. No, we'll keep right. I'm gonna change Fire Force to Chainsaw Man for sure. For sure. High School DxD. I think I put that in B. I actually rated it high. It's like a ecchi, but like, what's this called? Ecchi or But I remember really liking it. I thought the main character had a cool ass power. Shout out to Boost. Yeah, okay, so top 5 and B, Demon Slayer, Magi, Fire Force, ReZero, and Soul Eater. I'm actually gonna replace Soul Eater with Food Wars. I think the concept was just too cool for me. Alright, so let's go to A. Let's rearrange A to our top 5. JoJo's is at top of A because I think that Loki can be an S. So Cyberpunk. Let's see, what's my top 5? It's actually really closely to what I would say is my top 5. Blue Lock could have been there. Second season wasn't really hitting like that. I think I'm cool with this ranking right here. I'm not gonna lie. So we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I love JoJo's to death, man. I really want to put in S, but I'm like, nah. Cyberpunk. One season came through, did his thing, made David a legend, kept it pushing. Black Clover. I love me some Black Clover, and it's coming back. Come back soon. Love the team dynamic or whatever. I think Dr. Stone was really, really unique as an anime. Like, I'm not really looking at that for like shonen battles or whatever, but it has some interesting premise. Erased, I watched that all in one night. I love those like mystery type anime. And Fire opening. I know a lot of people didn't like the ending or whatever because I'm not gonna spoil it, but whatever. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. So that's top 5. Top 5 S. This is gonna be the hardest one, but yet also the easiest one to me. Top 5 of all time, in my opinion. Let's see. He said, wait, wait, wait. Oh, Fear wasn't on the list, actually. Yeah, Fear wasn't actually on the list. Okay, let me ask you this, though. Hunt. I'm gonna call you Hunt. Let me ask you this. Now, I've watched a lot of anime over my years. I've not seen Fearin'. I've heard, like, people tell me it's, like, amazing. Like, it's, like, really, really good. Do you think I should pick it up? Like, honestly? Because I've seen a lot of people ask about Fearin'. And I feel like I'm out the loop. I have not seen Fearin', yeah. I have not seen it at all. I think I've seen, like, maybe one episode, but I never picked it back up. I didn't hate it or nothing, but I just didn't pick it up. 100%. If you feel like I should watch Fearin', then you should drop me a follow. If you really a person of your word, drop me a follow, and I will watch it. I mean, it really don't matter to you, but you know, why not? We are anime family. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, we locked in. I'm watching it. I'm gonna be a part of the group. But yeah, I know a lot of people love that anime. Okay, yes, what's up that? B. So we're gonna go. Oh, no, we did B already. Yeah, I mean we did A and B already. We'll go S. Yeah, I heard I seen the premise was really good. She's like a elf. She like lives for super long, and her party that she helped like defeat like the Demon King is like dead and gone now, or most of them. And she's just kind of like that's finding out her life past that. Yes, from somewhere near the ballpark. Okay, out this list, my favorite anime isn't even on the list. Should watch Party It on stream. I might do that. I think I'm on tomorrow. I might do that tomorrow. Oh, excuse me. I might do that tomorrow. Just start a whole day just watching like Fearin'. That'd be cool. My favorite is Gintama. I'm a Gintama guy. That wasn't on the list. It was a couple anime that wasn't on the list. To be honest. You joined? Oh yeah. I'm definitely down. I'm definitely down to really watch it. Oh, I dropped my headphones. Okay, there we go. I'm back. But yeah, I'd definitely be down to do like a little watch party. I've been saying I want to do like an anime watch party for a minute. So yeah, I might go ahead and have to do that. I just don't know when. S rank. S rank is super easy but super hard. Full Metal's up there. We know Attack on Titan is up there. We know Naruto's up there. Both series. Code Geass. I'm gonna rank the whole S tier and not just the top 5. I'm gonna rank the whole S tier while we up here. Yeah, AOT hot take. You don't enjoy it as much as everybody else. You don't like it, but you can shoot though. I love hot takes. I actually liked the Bungo Stray Dogs more than I liked Death Note and Vinland Saga actually. Yakusho's good, but I gonna put Yakusho above My Hero. Okay, there we go. If you go, are you back from the ad hunt? Let me know when you back from the ad. If you can hear me. Okay. If you want to watch it, like, if you want to be on stream and it's ad free, you can watch it on YouTube too. I'll be streaming on YouTube too. I don't think there's no ads on YouTube. I don't think. If there is, I'll take the ads off YouTube one of these days. Who do you think has the top 5 best character development out of S, A, and B? You mean like, what do you mean by character development? You mean like the best development characters? Like Twitch? No, that's fine. You can stay on Twitch. I'm just saying. What's good, was it Ballers? Like it was Baldur's Gate for a minute. Who do I think has the best? Who do you think has the top 5 best character development out of S, A, and B? Like they develop their characters the best? Probably My Hero or Black Clover. To be honest, if I'm being truthfully honest, yeah, probably My Hero or Black Clover. I guess you could say One Piece, but One Piece has so many episodes, and they do develop characters, but I feel like My Hero or Black Clover does that in way less episodes. I think that's like a no contest. Those two anime are the best with developing all of their characters, like everybody. Like not just the main cast of characters. Like to me, Haikyuu wasn't on this list. That's one of my top 5. Haikyuu is to me is the best at development, but that's not even on this list. Yeah, Black Lagoon number B. It's a number B. What am I talking about? Not gonna be. Yeah, I thought it was good. Oh yeah, ALT hot take. Black Lagoon is an A. Can I ask you what makes you think it's an A? Oh, Gabby? That's not a hot take. Well, it is a hot take. A lot of people don't like. No, Rock has decent character development, but I mean, he's the main character, and a lot of these shows have great main character development. If you want to look at a show that's in like A or S, a lot of them have great development. Like for instance, David, he has way more better development in Rock and less episodes. Way more development in Rock and way less episodes. Yeah, 80%. I actually don't hate Gabby. Because, I mean, if you hate Gabby, you're not paying attention. I ain't gonna lie. You hate Gabby, you're not paying attention. Soul Eater should be at least a high A. I mean, that sounds like nostalgia, my boy. Personally. That sounds like very high nostalgia. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Soul Eater. And I would probably put it at A. Right? But how's that nostalgia? What you mean? Okay, what do you specifically like? No, I get it. I'm taking y'all opinions, whatever. What do you specifically like about Soul Eater that's it's a rank anime? Like, what do you think it does better? It's some anime that's an A. Rock isn't a complex. Rock isn't a complex character for real. Oh, is a complex character. No, Rock is cool. The power system, the power system we've seen before. Okay, like the people become weapons and stuff like that. That happens in Shaman King. Now we talking about the manga. The manga is fantastic. I love the manga, but it's anime only. The manga's fantastic, and the anime didn't have the original manga ending. They just kind of made up ending. I think in the anime she punched the she like punched the dude in the end or whatever. And I liked the anime for real, but it didn't go the way that the manga did. The manga was great. The manga was fantastic. Now I can agree with you on the manga for sure. Um, I think it's very raw. No, it's a very cool anime, and it's a very like I would say like for me when I watched it, I was young and it was like a very adult like anime. Yeah. It's not even just it's unfinished. It's just that they pulled like an original form of the Alchemist. They changed the ending, and I don't like the ending in the anime as far as the ending in the manga. Oh wait, you talking about? Oh, it's two different people. You talking about Black Lagoon? Yes, it is unfinished. The way it ended, it just ended like randomly. Like it just randomly ended out of nowhere. I still think it's a great anime. Don't get me wrong. B is high. B is high. If we B is really high. I think Rock is a really interesting character. The manga is definitely still ongoing. Gachikuta wasn't. I said Gachikuta. I know it's not Gachikuta, but a little thing about this channel, I like to call that Gachikuta. That's actually not on the list for some reason. They didn't have it up there. They didn't have Gachikuta right there. But I know, yeah, the manga's still ongoing. I actually found it out maybe like a month ago that it was still going on. Battle game in 5 seconds isn't B. Only reason I rated that B, I made a video about it a long time ago, and I was like dissecting some things about it. Like if you look deeper into it, I don't think it's that great of an anime, but I really enjoyed it. It's one of them anime where like it didn't need to be flashy for me. I just really enjoyed it. I like the concept. Because if that was the case, if we was going off looks, then Demon Slayer would be S. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of it is concepts. Yeah, Gachikuta wasn't up here. Or Gachiyataka. How you want to say it? Enjoying trash anime fun though? Yes, absolutely. Some animes is trash and they're just like they're like good trash. Like Mirai Nikki to me, Future Diary is good trash. Like if you want to look at it like super deep, it's not that good of it. It's not even a C anime. But like you look at it like, oh, I watched this and it was just kind of fun. There was a lot of stuff going on or whatever, and you don't think too deep about it. It was pretty decent. No, it's not trash, but it is like it's one of them anime where like I know you said I know the worst anime ever, but I don't want to expose you to that. What is the worst anime ever? No, definitely it's a weird anime. I love it because it's the yandere aspect. Yeah, I got it. It was the different dimensions and stuff, and then she killed him and the other thing. It's a very like I don't want to say convoluted, but very time windy plot or whatever. Kamen Rider. I never actually seen Kamen Rider. I heard it was dope though. Kamen Rider. That was like the original not Pokemon, Power Rangers, right? Like that's what Power Rangers tried to steal, copy. Yes, a prequel is definitely needed for that. Yeah, you follow timeline too, because it's the timeline. Like, if I remember correctly, I haven't watched this in like maybe 10 years, but like she was the girl from a different timeline when she had killed him or whatever, and then she went into like the other timeline. I can't remember. It was too very timey-wimey. Super Sentai. Super Sentai. And Kamen Rider is created by the same person. And I see some crazy like scenes of like Kamen Rider and stuff like that. I see some crazy ass scenes. Yes. That's what it was. Then went back in time. Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay. Because I remember seeing it all and I remember really enjoying it. But I think I was younger when I watched that. Yeah, but this time it was different. Yeah, that's right. It actually wasn't a bad anime at all. I think okay, so C, D, and F, like none of those like is ranked in order. The only ones that I say ranked in order is like I didn't even rank all this in order. I did a top five of all of these. Yeah, it is an odd anime, but it was enjoyable though. It was my first taste of like yandere in anime. Like seeing the crazy girl in anime, whatever. That was like the first like to me. It just felt so like unique. Even though we see it a lot, not now. We don't see it as much, but we see it a lot more. To Your Eternity. I thought, yeah, I watched To Your Eternity. It's not on the list though. This is a list that somebody had made up. Everybody is scum. I like you, ballers. You know, ball. You ain't afraid to come in here and debate. That's dope. I love like kind of like debating stuff or whatever. I'm a person that like I love to hear different opinions and stuff. Kamen Rider is definitely enjoyable than some anime right now. Is Kamen Rider, that's a live action, right? Like it's like an actual person. Well, you put To Your Eternity. I'm a little biased. I'm a little